We are back here at the 50th Goodyear Knoxville Nationals, presented by Lucas Oil. When we left you, this is what happened to our race leader, Sammy Swindell.
Again, a left rear tire letting go on that car, backs it up, catches the tail tank, and lays the car upside down, obviously out of this race.
A heartbreaker, to say the least, for Sammy Swindell. It could open up the door for this guy, though. It could be his 5th consecutive. Tim Shaffer right behind Donnie Schatz on the restart.
Schatz gets a good restart, pulls away from the 83. Tim Shaffer, oh, a little smoke out of Schatz's car there.
Shane Stewart in the 57, the Rockstar Energy drink car, right behind him as well. Here comes Shaffer, the Steel City Outlaw, making a run at the lead.
Schatz right back to his inside, though, but you can see the smoke out of Schatz's car there as they come out of turn 2, but he's got a good run up off that corner. That may be it right there. Shaffer may have given him everything. Well, no, he's closing back in turn 3.
Shaffer hits the berm down on the bottom. The car gets a little squirrely. Stewart's back behind him saying, the second you guys get together, I'm going to take it. The white flag is out.
Shaffer with a good run off of turn 4. You can see Schatz's car again smoking there. I believe he's lost a cylinder or something in that. Tim Shaffer to the bottom, protecting that line as he goes through 3 and 4.
We're making history here. The Steel City Outlaw, Tim Shaffer, had to be an underdog when it comes to predictions to win this race, and he just pulled it off. Janet Holbrook, shocked. How about that? Sammy Swindell's crew actually hugging them. Tim Shaffer wins the 50th Goodyear Knoxville Nationals, presented by Lucas Oil, and this place is going crazy.
What a show these fans have seen tonight. These drivers laid it all on the line. What a battle up front, and Tim Shaffer, as you said it, the underdog. Look at the happiness of that guy shaking his fist as he goes down the back straightaway.
You know, he just hung in there all night long. It looked like Sammy was going to run away with it, but you never know until that checkered flag flies.
Well, he and Shane Stewart, we talked about it earlier, both of them the last couple of weeks having a great couple of weeks leading up to this event. Those teams peaking at the right time. Tim Shaffer, crew chief Brian Kemenall, they've been fast, really fast recently, and they got it done tonight.
Guys, pandemonium down here in the pits. Brian Kemenall, crew chief for the 83, and Tim Shaffer, man, congratulations. You just won Knoxville, bud.
But I've been trying to do this for 35 years. This is the best feeling in the whole world. My emotions are going crazy. It's just an awesome feeling to beat the best. This is the toughest race in the world to win, and we did it. We have a great team.
Go celebrate, buddy.
Thank you, bud.
And Brad, it's so hard to put into words for the fans at home how much time and how much dedication they put into this.
Well, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. That picture of Brian Kemenall right there says it all.
We'll talk to our winner when we come back. The 50th running of the Goodyear Knoxville Nationals, presented by Lucas Oil, is in the books, and it's Tim Shaffer that brought home all the hardware. Let's go down and talk to our winner.
You didn't just win the Knoxville. You might well have won the greatest Knoxville Nationals in 50 years this running. What a fantastic race.
I just can't believe it. It's awesome. This is a great job on my guys. Never quit. Oh my God, this is awesome. The Sage Motorsports, Kiss Their Engines, J&J Chassis, VRP Shocks. Everybody's helped on this car from home to on the road to wherever. Brian Kemenall, what a great race car he gives me. It's a whole team effort. It's just awesome.
When did you know? When did you know you were going to win it?
Well, you know, we changed the tires, and I thought we were in trouble because I was spinning so much. But the new tires, I told them in the pits, I said, I think we're just starting to get going with the old tires. We changed them. It's kind of loose. I settled down, just kind of be patient. And, boy, them tires just kept coming in. And I don't know if Donnie had problems there at the end, but the car just kept getting greater and greater.
You know, you saw, excuse me, you saw Sammy's tire go. Were you fearful the same fate was going to befall you?
Well, our tire was so good, I wasn't worried about the tire. And he blew. I thought we were going to be in with him, and luckily I seen it ahead of time and turned. Oh, it just, what a night.
This celebration ain't going to stop for a week, is it?
I guarantee you it's going to be a long time.
The great thing about this job, I get to be the first to tell you congratulations. This has been a long time coming, buddy, and I'm so happy for you.
Just incredible, awesome. A dream that I never ever thought would even happen. Oh, it's nuts. Thanks.
Congratulations.
We're going to go down to Rob, but not before he gets a big hug from his mom. Congratulations. What a special moment. All right, let's go down to Rob.
Hey guys, catching up with second place Donnie Schatz. You run second a lot here before you won 4 in a row, but talk about those last few laps between you and Schaefer.
Well, I said Sammy was setting a pretty torrid pace. He was running the wheels off it, and I had to do that to keep up with him. And we got racing there. We got sliding each other, and he killed his tire doing it, and I killed the motor. You know, I didn't know that anything was wrong on that last restart. I was just like on a dead horse, and pretty lucky to finish the race, actually. I guess Timmy did a good job. I tried everything, you know, even on the bottom, I was running around there wide open, and it was 6, 7 cylinders. I don't know quite what, but I just run hard. I mean, the same thing. Me and Sammy were out. I was trying to catch him and pass him, and he killed his tire. I killed the motor. Just a plain simple story. 50 laps, you got to be a little smarter than that.
Donnie Schatz, guys, comes home second here at the Knoxville Nationals.
These guys were leaving nothing on the table, Brad.
No, absolutely not. And why would they for $150,000 to win 50th Annual Knoxville Nationals?
Well, the fireworks are still going off here. There's a look at your E3 Spark Plugs A-Main results. Congratulations once again to Tim Schaefer, followed by Donnie Schatz, just trying to hold on right there. A solid effort out of him. And, of course, Shane Stewart rounds out the top 3. There's a look at the rest of the field down there. And thought we'd take a couple of moments and check in with the man that finished in the 3rd position as well. We'll go back down to the winner's circle.
Shane Stewart came to Knoxville 10 days ago, won his second 360 Knoxville Nationals. And tonight, buddy, you brought this thing home 3rd. Great job. Tell us about your run.
You know, it was just survival of the fittest, more or less. I fell back to like 7th or 8th there early on in the race and was able to get around the 22 and the 41, and the yellows really helped me, I think, more than anything. And I just can't say enough for all these Rockstar guys. They worked their butts off all week, actually the last 2 weeks. And, you know, I said going into this night, if I could finish on the podium, it would be a solid run for us. And starting 8th and running 3rd behind those 2 guys is pretty awesome. And I can't thank Paul Silva enough. He gives me a good car every night. And, yeah, I'm happy.
Guys, with all the money he's won here in the last 10 days, he might be the richest guy in Knoxville.
Thanks a lot, Tony. Of course, Rob and Dave, all 3 of them doing a great job of keeping up with all the stories. There is no shortage of them out here this evening, but the man on top of the podium is certainly the story here tonight. Stay with us. We'll have more when we come back to Knoxville. The 50th Goodyear Knoxville Nationals is brought to you by Lucas Oil Products, made in America, sold to the world. Geico Power Sports, insurance for all things that move you. And by Goodyear Tires.
A big problem that promoter Ralph Capitani might have for next year or the following years is how are they ever going to top this event? What a special night.
Well, this is exactly what we had hoped for. This is the kind of race we were hoping to see. 50 laps here, 50 years running with this event, and Tim Schaefer steps up and beats some of the biggest teams in all of motorsports.
It's safe to say he's was the underdog going into this race, and to pull it off, what a Cinderella story. Great to see him and crew chief Brian Kemenoff pull off the Knoxville Nationals.
Oh, man, it's just so sweet. And, of course, what a dogfight up in the front. It looked like Sammy was going to run away with this thing, but there was a couple of tough players back behind him. Brian Brown really hanging on there in the top 3, loses a tire. Then Steve Kinzer loses a motor again in the top 3. And then, of course, Sammy Swindell leading the race, coming around to take the flag for 2 to go, and he loses a tire.
Yep, that's why they don't pay these guys when they line up. They got to race for the winnings, and this is what happens. And Tim Schaefer in the right place at the right time. We heard Donnie Schatz had a little engine trouble there late. Doesn't matter. Tim Schaefer's going to cash the check.
And, you know, a quick nod, too, to Craig Delansky. You know, he did an awesome job. Starting back, I believe, 22nd, works his way up to 4th, and we're hearing that he actually had something go into the radiator, so he was slowing down a little bit, but he had some more.
Yeah, he was just hanging on, he said, toward the end there because the engine was overheating, but what a good run for him from the back.
Solid run, so he works his way up into the top 5, but Tim Schaefer steals the show. Congratulations to him. What a wild ride here at the 50th running of the Goodyear Knoxville Nationals presented by Lucas Oil. The gamut of emotions have run high here tonight, but the legacy of the Knoxville Nationals will continue on. And once again, next year, the greats will all come back as they try to win the most special sprint car race in the world. This telecast has been produced by Lucas Oil Studios in association with Speed. For Tony Bachhoven, Dave Argerbright, Rob Klepper, and Brad Doty, I'm Ken Stout. So long from Knoxville.